Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And we'll get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking outside, it's Jackson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete. At the 45, on his way. He's loose down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Kentucky. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Looking for space. It's Isaac. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
That's reeled in. It's Ashley. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He might want another play. Motion from the back. Throwing Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Jackson will throw. Now rolling to the left. He'll try to do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Using his feet. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Kentucky trying to convert on 4th down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
You good, big dog? You good, man?
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Going to the running game. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Sends it back in motion. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Sellers. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in, made it look easy with those big hands.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Might have a chance. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Sellers steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball,
what the hell he doing?
did not.
Man, and that one stings, right? Like, you're a receiver, it's 4th down, understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops are big, and some are bigger. And that was a big one.
Hell yeah.
4th down to drop that football when he had
and
the
I know that
first down.
cornerback 97 speed on the one you got. I don't know how my dude get, but he's 6'6", but he still shouldn't be getting that much release on him.
Jackson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson.
That's one of the top cornerbacks in the game, the one you got.
For a short gain.
One of the things you
Now
love
that
about
dude's
this running
6'6",
back
but
is not
shit.
only can he run between
God
the
damn.
tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Look at that, man. God.
Breaks free and he might be gone.
And that quarterback, he just throwing the jump. Like he did me in his face, and he still could. Yeah, hell.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own.
Yep. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what the hell that was. I thought. I don't know what the hell. I ain't did shit. The computer did that. I ain't gonna hit flex. I ain't did nothing. I don't know what the hell that was. I thought he dropped it because the way it looked like it left. I thought my dude dropped it.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. It's Casper. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page. First down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Oh, my God.
Back across the field, and it's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Yep.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They gained that ground on him somehow.
Shit. Forward after the big loss on the last play.
It's gonna be a goddamn shootout between me and you, I guess. The person that make the mistake.
He's gonna take a shot.
Look at that shit.
They wanted it all on that
what the? My dude stopped and still gained ground on your guy.
Right now for this offense, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You saw that?
I
stopped, and then I
taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit. Finally, something good happens for them to get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
He took a hit as he.
I bet they look at it and saying we sorry as fuck. But they got to understand, man. That's how this damn game. I know they see the dumb shit that my player and your players doing. It ain't us.
You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Look at that shit.
No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal.
I told you it was gonna be a damn shootout.
And listen, kickers have improved the
It will
last
be a
couple
shootout.
of years,
I mean,
you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
I'll be scared to down. Look at that shit.
It's Fuller. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
That goddamn hole's
It's got to feel
closed
good
fast as
as an
hell.
offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. There's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might be changing the route. Throwing Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
They'll try the right side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Running to the left. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. And he makes
got
the
that
grab,
overthrow
but
that.
can't get the
Shit.
foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Puts it out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Could be an alley. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Kentucky going quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Jackson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Pulls and fires complete. Knocked down for the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jackson going to throw it. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's the Hokies looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Sellers on the play action. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. More touchable. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sellers. Finds the big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Isaac. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Well, the defense was trailing
tricky
going
with
into
that one.
halftime, and I
Going
think they made
back.
some adjustments
Motherfuckers
against
ain't
the
block.
run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Gets the back moving. From the gun on third down, Sellers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Good
Man,
defense.
so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Kentucky right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Finding some room. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Play fake, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Using his legs, it's Fuller. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, my fucking God.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Give to the single back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's Sellers to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They're going back to the ground. Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. When he let that go, go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
Throwing Sellers. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He's past the 30. Got a little grass. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Got it. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Wildcats are right back on top.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now on the move. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sellers throws to the wideout. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw again. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Makes the grab. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Fourth down, Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fitted in the window for the score. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Here's Sellers to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, that was 2 points they needed to have to tie this one up. Now, there's tons of pressure on the defense to get the ball back to have a chance to win.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now third in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. Unable to get it out of their own territory, the ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Sellers. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. To the air, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
And that's really... defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw
That folk me that
football out
wide
to the
open
flats.
drop.
They
God
break on it
damn.
right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run, and they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And it looks as if the offense will just... need.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under fire. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Here's a heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.